explain exactly what happened. So we were all trying to get the quick way to get where we want to go. We don't like doing the long way. We don't want to do the, oh, we'll have to do all this hard work. Unfortunately, it is a bunch of
Very
hard work.
tennis.
And yes, luck does fall in, but guess what? It happens. Sometimes, like from my point of view, as if we go into acting, is my first round to trying to get an agent. I got lucky. They said about the agent like me, and I got agency, so I'm happy with that. Now, I auditioned. Did I get a call back? No. So I'm working on doing my niche. So my niche has been quirky, and I can do powerful characters. So if you're into acting or you're trying to be a YouTuber, is you have to know who you are. Who, so you don't want to get stuck in your head too much. You might go, oh, maybe if I try do this and try do that, because that's what recently happened when I was doing acting recently with Tristan Sporns and working with Logan Bruno, who's my favorite. Both are from Stranger Things, and they both are my coaches, and they're at the Actors Lab, and Tristan he started this, and Jamie runs it. Great group. Well, there's gonna be the link below. I wasn't thinking about putting that in just now, but there you have it. So, oh, while you're at it, you can hit click and like. I'll leave a comment below to help me. But what I know that what my journey as an actor was this. I wanted to do drama. So I was focusing like, okay, I'm going to be a co-star, New York. And well, I've been getting these auditions from my agent. I'm like, well, some of them they're all not like co-stars for like Blue Bloods or Boston Blue, and all those kind of criminal shows. Because that's where they shoot them. They shoot a lot of them in New York. So I'm like, okay. So the other thing that got in my way was the memorization like, and my speech. So that was one of the reasons why I got into acting, because I was bullied a lot on on the on the internet, like when Harry Potter started. Uh, that's a story that I can tell you another time. But I had a speech problem. People thought I had an accent. Right? They were right. I do have Irish brogue in me sometimes, and they think I'm Swedish a lot. But so I I finally figured out, okay, I need to know about the business of acting. So I'm kind of getting the idea. And that's the thing is, we are products. You want to go on YouTube, you want to be a content maker, and you'd be sitting there, maybe a lot of you are sitting around saying, okay, I'm doing what everybody's saying. And all these YouTube content makers are telling you how to make all these videos, and you're focusing on them. And you think, I'm going to get this right. Me want to talk about this. This is probably sponsored by Old Me Living Better and New Creator Club, because his face is staying on my screen here and I'm not changing it. So this is not all improv, people. It's all off cuff. I don't believe in editing. I don't want to get in my head. Now, speaking get it in your head, this is what this topic is about. Is this. You have to know who you are. So I'm going to have to invite you to come to the Actors Lab. All right. And if you never had gone into acting, or you want to get into acting, you do not know anything about acting, this is a great community. And if you've been in acting, you probably want to come and join us too, because we are having improv on Zoom tomorrow. We have a casting stimulation where we have a special guest come in, but before the special guest comes in, Tristan and Logan, they go through our self tapes, like they're casting it. Okay. All right. This is not about that, but it's about, it is about that. I'm sorry, but it's about the essence. What is the essence? Is you. You are the brand. This took me a long time to figure it out. Okay. So if you go to the store, let's say you like me, you like Coca-Cola, because I use it Coca-Cola because I have a red shirt with Coca-Cola. So you go to the store and you want to buy Coca-Cola. What is Coca-Cola known for? It's red, red color. Now, it has white. Pepsi is known for the blue, red, and white. And no, this is not sponsored by Pepsi or Coca-Cola. Just it's just the timing they got into it. So you go in, you know what you want. You walk in, boom, out of the shelf. That's what I want. And you walk out. Yeah, you're a happy customer. You go home and you pray that the drink is going to be fine. Except that one time, was it last year, where Coca-Cola changed ingredient and everybody's like, oh my God, Coke tastes disgusting. Just one moment. And to be honest, I stopped drinking Coca-Cola because it would taste like, I don't know, but they fixed it. That's why I'm drinking Coca-Cola. No, this is not. I'm just sharing what I like. Like this jacket, I like. But to the topic. You need to know your essence, the brand. So for me, this is not the thing about knowing your the quirkiness or your inner who you are. You're gonna find things that you might don't want to know that it's you're gonna not gonna like that part of you. But there's good news, guys. There's good news. That's what you lean in. For me, when I'm in acting, I'm quirky. So I have to go for those quirky type characters. That is why I'm being me here. This is me. This is me being funny. I'm talking to you. I'm excited because I'm sharing this to you. But I could be like, oh, I could be faking it. Yes, guys, really. If you're really going to be an actor, you have to do exactly what I want to do. And I have to try to get a script and read off the script and be stuck in my head and try to get a word perfectly. Because I want to be the perfect actor or perfect brand for YouTube. But that's what it is. So I have to bring the Actors Lab again because or any actors like when you go into acting, and I always tell people you should go into acting. And you may go, I don't want to go into acting. That's cool. That's cool. But you know what? Acting teaches you. Just give me 1 second. I have to close something because it's just blooping away and it's Discord. And we do not want Discord. Uh, what is it? Oh, first quit. All right. I can't shut it off. I'll just have to hear the blooping. So you need to know your essence. You got to know your brand. So you lean into it. So the reason why you have to go into acting, even if you're not into acting, and if you want to be a YouTube content maker, it's best to go. I think it's a good choice to go join Actors Lab because we have a in the group we have a thing called the Essence, Essence where you post yourself, you say like 10 seconds, you go, hi, my name is Mary Tennant. And you sit there for like 10 seconds, videotape it and send it, download it on the app, on the site. And people say, hey, you remind me as a political lawyer who is tough on the off the edge, who doesn't give a shit about stuff like that. So that's where you can learn who you are. It's not best to ask your friends or family because your friends and family know you too well, but you just go ask strangers and ask what kind of essence you are. Then you take that, you find characters in acting. But I believe with content making, you can find that and you make it part of you. So you know who you are. Okay. Like this guy. All right. Like Mr. Old Me Living Better. I think let's see what he has to say.
over the next 2 to 3 weeks. Man, it was a flop, at least compared to the viral video, that's for sure. In this video, I want to share with you three things I learned during that time and especially recently that every YouTube creator needs to know. Not knowing these three things can kill off any motivation and creativity.
Oh, before we go forward, I bet I know exactly what happened. So, as Tristan Spohn shared the story to us, actors in his classes, that when he was when he was got the audition for Stranger Things, and then he was getting he's booking it, and then he has the Law and Order one, and so he got stuck in his head. So he was nice enough to share all his auditions from last year. And he was doing all these different creativity things. And he's sitting there roasting himself, said, I don't believe I've done that. What am I thinking? Oh, he showed us he has this, I think he still has it in the library. This is a great example of stuff you don't do. So it's best to pay attention to other people's mistakes because you can learn from it. So let's see what he has to say.
Keep making content. Here's number one: the algorithm is a terrible motivator. The algorithm is a terrible motivator. Daniel Pink, in his great book Drive, and I encourage you to get this book, is well worth.
Oh, and if you do buy this book, please, I encourage you go look up his. I will put his link. I'm gonna put his link in my description. You go to his channel because if he's selling that book, you buy that book off him, not from me, from him. All right. Thank you. All right, let's go.
The read. I got a lot of inspiration and encouragement. In this book, he talks about something called Motivation 2.0. It's the old carrot and stick system. Traditional reward punishment, that's the carrot stick model, no longer works for creative, purpose driven work. But here's the problem: the YouTube algorithm is pure carrot stick.
I just want to point out this is almost like with casting directors, okay? So I'm looking at this as an actor's point of view. Please know the things I'm sharing because the stuff I'm sharing is the wisdom I learned. So what it sounds like, you're chasing algorithm. So you're trying to please the carrot. You need that carrot. So you do anything. So what happens? You get stuck in your head. You're thinking, oh, how can I get the big next thing? Oh, what can I do? And then you try it, you blow it. It's almost like what you do with stuff with casting directors, okay? Because you're trying to please people. The thing is, do not please people. It's just best off making things what you like. Because that's why I'm here. Because, side story, I'm custodian. I'm a custodian at the courthouse. Yes, second shift. I clean toilets. Matter of fact, I like my job. I'm not going to tell you why. There's things I can do on the side, but I'm not going to share those perks. But it's a job, security job. During COVID, guess what I was doing? I was working. I was working about maybe I was working 2 weeks and 2 weeks off. Security was working 5 weeks and 5 weeks off. And some other departments were working the same rotation. And as custodians, we were working hard. You know what that means? Security. That means if the world goes boom and everything crashes, I hate to say this, probably most of you probably lose their jobs because you work for a company. Do you work for your state? Okay, I'm gonna promote your state. All right, here we go. It doesn't matter what state you're in. What you're gonna do, it's gonna work 30 years paying Social Security. Then you're gonna try to work for your state for 10 years and plus. So when you retire, you get your pension from work from the state, and then you get your work of Social Security and whatever other stuff you have saved. But you want to probably lean into the court system because do you hear anything about court systems, courts and judges and custodians and court workers getting laid off? It's a security job because a lot of people out there don't know how to respect other people. It's a bunch of noise. So look into that. I'm telling you that I love preaching that to everybody. It's a guaranteed security job.
Do this, get rewarded. Don't do this, get punished. Views go up, a dopamine hit. Views go down, discouragement. So spike, man, excitement. Impressions drop, panic.
Oh no.
Here's the trap that got me. I stopped asking, what do I want to make? What do I think my...
Oh, that's it, guys. That's what I'm here. I'm sharing you what I love. I love about acting. So my perspective is acting. And I'm sharing you through him, through me living better and new creator club. I should subscribe, right? What's this? I'm just gonna subscribe and we're gonna like. All right, well, we have that up. So, oh, he sells merchandise too. So that's clever. So he's selling himself and he's selling the merchandise as well. I forget what to say, but let's go on.
Viewers will respond to and want to hear. And I started asking, here's a huge question, what will the algorithm reward? Once I started asking that question, it sent me into a spiral for 2 or 3 months of agony, loss of motivation, loss of creativity. And what made it worse were all the gurus
Yes,
that I was watching.
yes. You know what? That's the other thing I noticed is people like, do you want to be YouTube? You want to be getting a lot of views? You want to be quick? This is what you do. And they have a list. You copy other people. Let's say I'm going to copy his motivation. What they say you watch, you take notes, you write down. You don't copy him, but you kind of steal his stuff. That is why when I listen to a bunch of YouTube stuff, I'm at work and I hear like hours of stuff. And you know what I hear? Repeats. I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. That that what I'm commenting what I'm doing right now, I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds like the same commenting stuff, videos I heard from another YouTuber. So I hear a lot of the repeats, the patterns. Like they talk about to your YouTube, you have to have your pillars, you have your heroes and your this actually kind of works. You have to choose which path you want. You want to be hero or commenter, whatever the other four is, and then whatever. But here's the trick. This is I learned from acting. Do what you do. Do what your essence. Do who you are. I'm quirky. I like to share people. I'm excited doing this, sharing this to you. So I'm being me. And I'm sharing you what I like. And guess what? While I'm teaching you and telling you this, I'm learning what I'm telling you because I'm getting inspiration because I'm teaching you. And that makes no sense. But again, you're probably sitting there you're probably laughing at me. And yeah, you gotta lean into what you like. It's like acting. When you do acting scenes, you choose what you like, what you want to do. You wanna try something different to push yourself, then you do what you want to do. The thing is, you do it for yourself. Don't do it for, oh, I need to make money. I'm almost 50 years old. I have to watch all these YouTube videos about how to make YouTube channels. They all the same, guys. They all copy. So listen to three different ones, okay? And just pay attention to what they say, and then take notes and follow up, and stay up to date on the stuff that people say. But don't go freaking chasing every every how to make your YouTube channel. I mean, I could be doing that myself, but you know what? I'm like, wait a minute, that's oversaturated. It's like It's like someone's going into acting. I mean, like it's like when you do a casting director workshop, okay? And sometimes acting workshops, they give you a list of scenes, and you choose which scene you want to use. So recently, I don't know why I did this. I question myself on this right now, but I recently doing did two casting director workshops, and they're in UK in London, and so all the films are over UK. But the thing is, they have five different. They had different. They have different scripts, and they're like, "Oh, I like this one," and this is the hardest one. But I chose that one, and I thought about, you know what? If I do this three times for this casting director, because it's three different times she gets your feedback at three different takes, and I know it's hard. I take the challenge, but I did it because I challenging myself. I did it for myself. I could do the other scenes, but I did what I wanted to do, not what I think what the I want. I know the casting directors wants to see me do certain things, but if I try to give what the casting director wants, then I'm not being true to my art. So that is for like a content maker for you. That's what you can take. Yeah, write a script, but just get familiar with it. You know, look, you can sit there and, stop, look down your notes and talk to the screen. And if you're good at editing, then you edit, you edit those parts, you edit up the stuff like that. Just be true and just don't pretend because the audience can see it. Because things are changing. This is in your favor. All right, let's get back to Mr.
You're just a part in the clog that they make money from. The platform sets all the rules, decides what gets seen or not seen. It's easy to believe they hold all of the control.
Mhm.
But here's the truth: the stick and carrot algorithm does not own my creativity, it doesn't own my voice, and it doesn't own my purpose. Neither does it own yours. Pink, again, get the book, calls Motivation 3.0 not driven by rewards, stick and carrot, instead driven by meaning. In other words, long.
I want to add before he says it, you are the driver to your car. Don't let the carrot tell you where to go. Your horses are trained by you, and you ride that car and your horses on that path. And you stay in your own road. That's simple.
Term engagement, not one or two videos. Getting excited over a viral video is a dead end street. Getting depressed on the next few videos that didn't produce, that's a dead end street. It's long-term engagement over the long haul that makes the difference. This type of.
Oh, before he goes, I just want to point out, like, if you, for content makers, I will not use AI to answer questions. So if there's a chance, if there is like a lot of comments, if I don't reply to you, don't take it offense. It's just too many, and I'm a busy person. This is just a hobby. This is just a weekend. So, again, let's go back. Sorry.
Non-stick and carrot motivation emphasizes, here it is,
Oh, what the? Oh,
sure,
did you just hate when that happens? I'm gonna keep this in here because it just works.
purpose and calling over a logarithm and metrics. Purpose and calling over a logarithm and metrics. So Mike, what do I do? You can try what I did, and I really put this into practice about 3 months ago. Here it is.
Before he goes on, I'm going to tell you guys, I am doing a totally different approach. I am being me. So, what is he saying? I think he might say what I am doing right now at this moment. I've been only doing raising up my YouTube channels for the past 3 days or so. And sometimes I think I just use Star Trek in the wrong way, I think. But I love Star Trek. But that's let's see what he says. I want to see if I'm right or I might be learning something with you guys. Oh, I love learning knowledge. Oh, yeah, a lot of teachers are good to learn from. Let's go.
Not a big secret. And you're hearing more and more creators talk about it, including Naz, who I recommend you go watch his video. I think some of the other gurus that I follow that I really appreciate have mentioned the same thing. Here it is. Stop obsessing on the logarithm and the metrics. Stop obsessing on the logarithm and the metrics. The logarithm gives feedback, but you and I decide the direction. Metrics are signals, not verdicts. You can have an underperforming video and it can still be the best work that you've ever done. And you, for all you know, you save somebody's life
Yes.
with that video, or you change their life with that one.
Amen.
The logarithm is a tool, it's not a judge. During the time that I was really depressed and struggling with this, it's like the logarithm was shaming me. I felt judged by it.
All right, I'll have to stop. This is another actor's type of thing. It's like when you, let's say for like right now. So last year, I had like 20 something auditions for acting in 1 month. I was like busy. And then it stopped. And then it picked up. And right now, to be honest, I know it's not me. I don't know what's going on. I can't get auditions in acting because there's nothing out there. I'm scrolling through. It's always the same ages, 30s and 40s. And then I'm like, even if I do an audition and if I blow it, the thing is, when you do the research for whatever what you're doing, you do the acting thing, you work on the script, you study it, you work on the speech, you work on every angles, every way, then you will be able to do it. You feel confidence. It might be the best work, but who knows? The producer, casting director might go, she has green eyes, or she looks like my girlfriend, or whatever. There's going to be something that somebody doesn't like. So accept the fact that you're going to have a group of people who like you, and there's going to be a group of people who's going to hate you. And this could be the middle people. So there might be a small group of people who like you, your fans, and then there's going to be a group of people who's going to hate you. I really think that there's a bigger gap of people are going, well, we're not sure. So just stick being who you are and be nice to these people. If these people over here want to be mean to you, let them. Best off, sometimes ignore them. Or if you can reply, being nice. But best off, just ignore them.
Metrics can tell you how many commented on a video, but they can't tell you how many lives were changed. So here's what matters, and here's what now motivates me. 3 simple things: meaning before metrics, purpose before perfection, calling before cash. Let me repeat those. Meaning before metrics, purpose before perfection, calling before cash. If you let the stick and carrot logarithm be your motivation, it will eventually destroy your creativity and motivation. But if you use the logarithm as a tool and ground or root your motivation in meaning and especially purpose, you won't just last longer on YouTube, you'll enjoy it again. And I'm enjoying YouTube again. And I enjoy the fact that you watched this video. And if you stuck around all the...
And if you do have time, do please go click on the link, because I'm going to put it in my comment thing so you can go back and hit the like on him and subscribe to him, please. Thank you very much. Am I really subscribed on his? Yes, I am. So I'm gonna have to say thank you very much. I never done this before. Um, I never seen him before. He's a new guy. I think I heard him before, but his wisdom is worth to hear. And like I said, oh, for you people who want to go into acting, of course, you can go down there. This could be the link for Tristan's Bones Acting Lab. Yes, I'm actually a part of sponsoring that one. Um, so yeah, follow him. He's pretty good. I like him. He's a gold nugget. And I listen to so many people that yeah, for someone at his age. Thank you. Oh, living. Oh, there's his name. Okay. Old Mike breaks down why the YouTube algorithm is a terrible motivator. He's true. So it's Mike. Old Mike. Old Mike. Old Mike. All right.
Why? Because the gurus I were watching were simply pushing the carrot and stick 2.0 method. Do this one hack, blow up your channel. Before every video, do this. After every video, do that. Man, you go crazy. The rhythm, the problem with it is it measures behavior, but it doesn't care about meaning.
Oh,
Now, let me be clear. The algorithm is not evil. It's not broken. It just does what it does, but it's limited. Any kind of AI program is limited in what it can do. The algorithm can measure clicks, watch time, engagement. It cannot measure faithfulness, growth, character, one life change.
Oh, and also to point in with YouTube, because I see there's a shift and there's a change. And yes, some of these YouTuber people are right about it, but they're just selling their product because they want you to like them and they're copying each other. How clever. But what I'm thinking what's happening right now that TikTok is going down in a way because influencers are kind of going down there from what I heard from another content maker. And also that Facebook, you're able to post stuff like this, and YouTube is more becoming more engagement. So I gotta tell you one thing: actors are gonna take over on this. Filmmakers, we're gonna be able to bring stuff out to you, and you gonna be blown away. And you, the people, these influencers, are gonna they do stupid things like, "Hey, look we did this! Look me do stupid stuff like this, doing stupid stuff." That stuff is gone, guys. That is old stuff. So, yeah, that stuff done. You just post stuff on Facebook that you like and just be you. It's that simple. It's like acting. Just, I'm not kidding. I wish I knew this when I was a long time ago, but then I would not be here telling you this.
It defaults to what it can count. But I don't care so much about what it counts. What really counts to me? What really counts to you? Would you rather make money or make a difference?
I want to make a difference. Because know why? Because I'm making you not make the same mistakes as what I made, or people like him. So I encourage you, and I'm gonna tell you guys this one wisdom. You watch, you want wisdom and you want to know how to do things right. Watch stuff like him. Watch older people on him. The older people, people who not my age is gonna make it go up, but you got the people in their 80s and 90s, they're gonna be taking it. They're gonna be that. They're the ones get all the millions and probably up to 1 billion views. They're the ones you want to watch because you can learn from them. I encourage you to watch them. Let them talk. Listen to them while you're cleaning the house, when you're doing stuff. Like this old Mike guy, he's perfect. He's perfect. I'm learning. I'm sharing. Now I guess I became myself a commenter, right? All right, let's keep going.
I think this is a crucial question that a lot of people need to ask themselves that are creators. Would you rather make money or make a difference? Well, like you say, oh, Mike, I wanna make some money. Here's my view of this. If you make a difference, the money will follow.
Mm-hmm.
That's been my case, has been my experience throughout my life, and especially as
So as I say, the Fields of Green guy of Fields of Dreams, you build it, they will come. Sorry, I had to say it.
YouTube creator. Make it upon. I can't tell you how many times over the last year and a half that I felt like I was a pawn in the YouTube money making machine. Yeah, they send me a few dollars here and there, but I mean, they're making billions and billions of dollars on this platform. And it's easy to feel lost in all of that. It's easy.
You know, I want to add something. Even if you do go on that route, and let's say you do make a lot of money doing YouTube, you should have like 5 videos on YouTube, other YouTubers who talk about how to keep your head on your shoulder. Don't, if you go big, you gotta stay humble. Like there's content makers, people talk about, wealth. Like you do not want to, oh, you go, oh, but like it's in the actors world. Okay, let's go back to acting because this is the world I'm more familiar with. So this is my thing. So let's say for some reason, a 22-year-old actor. Okay, let's have a guy. I'm good looking. I got it all right. Yeah, baby. And then I get that lucky break, and I make let's say I get paid, I don't know, $10,000. Yes, I'm rich. You pay your agent. You get an agent, like stuff like that. The big CEA cast, this big CEA agent goes, yes, we want you to sign you with us. And then I sign up with them, and they all start going, okay, we're going to give you all these good big projects. Okay, so I go, then they get me this one big project where I probably made $50,000. Oh, I'm on the road. Yes. All right. I turn around. I go buy that nice car. Yes, woo! Now I'm down to maybe $1,000 left from the 2 projects. Yes, I joined SAG and I do all the right stuff. I'm so happy. And then I go to the next project. I win. I get $200,000. Yeah, it's getting bigger. My God, my acting career is taking off. Yes. And then you start saying stuff, you're doing things, and then you work with certain producers and other directors, and that's for some reason it becomes a political war. And it goes down. And then somehow you go on social media, you talk about negative stuff. I don't believe in this. The next thing you know, you get canceled. And then you're sitting there 5 years later being back to square one of having nothing, and you're like, why did I do that? So don't get over your head on that, because it's best stuff. When you make a lot of money, just save it. Just go, all right, let's say more you get, more you put aside, more you invest, and focus on it. Just don't blow your money, because you're going to need it. Because you have to think about 5, 10, 20, 40 years. Everybody, businesses or government, you have to think about it. Like during COVID, I'm gonna share my story about